It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Milwaukee facing Detroit. So Detroit will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Monroe is out there with Parker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Middleton in at the 2 spot. Here's Carter Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got the game going here with the first basket for Milwaukee. Paul against Carter Williams. Outside Millsap. Dishes to Cousins. Paul with the 3. That is good. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul against Carter Williams. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it down to Middleton. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Cousins. Paul dishes to Aldridge. And Cousins kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Smart. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And that one's good. Carter Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Paul with the ball. Aldridge wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Cousins after the basket by Milwaukee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far with the dunk.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hand.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Middleton. Parker outside. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Five to shoot. Here's Carter Williams. Paul with the defensive effort. And it's Detroit's ball. They trail by 1. Fires from deep. Here's Aldridge. Traps in the tray.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Aldridge has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Carter Williams against Paul. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points.
Until the defense makes an adjustment.
Milwaukee trails by 3. And here is Carter Williams. He's got 6. Middleton the pass to Monroe. Tries from 10. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Paul dishes to Millsap. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Parker's got his first points of the night. Detroit leading by 3. Smart kicks to Cousins. Millsap passes to Smart. Back to Millsap. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Ahead. Here's Parker. And the shot is good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cousins against Monroe. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Smart. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Detroit, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Parker. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Rejected by Millsap. Paul for 3. Here's Aldridge. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now the dish to Henson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vasquez, that's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Here's Bayless. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Here's Smart. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off?
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Detroit up by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Vasquez. John Henson out there with Monroe. Then it's Mayo. And it's Bayless in at the point guard. Marks and dishes to Lopez. From 11 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now Bayless. Feeds to Vasquez. Screen by Monroe. Stolen by Jackson. Clarkson kicks to Anderson. On the wing, Harris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Jabari Parker's checked in for Monroe. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Milwaukee has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Lopez kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Clarkson. Down low. Lopez, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 4. Stolen by Clarkson. And he slams it one-handed.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And he gets it to go. Vasquez has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Pass to Anderson. Parker with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Vasquez kicks to Parker. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Harris misses. And here they go. And John Henson with the slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Harris passes to Jackson. Parker against Anderson. On the way, Harris. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Outside Mayo. Lets it go from deep. Detroit with the rebound. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Harris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Mayo. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Vasquez. Here's Paul. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Wow, got that one off right in the quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Cousins comes over to help. And Henson kicks to Parker. And the shot is good. Parker's got 9.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Carter-Williams. He has 6. He feeds it to Parker. 13 feet away. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a game for Parker. He has 9 points and a steal.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him. And that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Cousins. Parker with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Carter-Williams running, and it's good in the assist by Parker. And it's 8 points for Michael Carter-Williams. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Parker. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
For 3, Millsap. That one goes. Count it. Now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
They're going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Carter-Williams against Paul. And that one's good. Parker.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Millsap with the steal.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Parker. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Paul dishes to Cousins. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Bayless. Aldridge with some nice D. Paul left side. Plenty of space. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Paul out there with Smart. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Millsap in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the basket, Carter Williams. Shot clock at 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 10. Monroe, no good. Outside Millsap. Lets it go from the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Paul Millsap.
I mean, hey, Millsap's just showing us what he's got. He's making it look easy with that beautiful shot of his.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Carter Williams, no good.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Millsap kicks to Smart. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Smart's got 10 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Cousins, the pass to Aldridge. He kicks it to Smart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Paul dishes to Cousins. Right wing. Good work defensively by Monroe. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Parker a screen on Aldridge. Middleton with it. Chris Paul covering. Parker passes to Carter Williams. Lets it go from 11. No luck. And it's Detroit.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
The drive by Cousins. Aldridge kicks to Smart. Deflects the pass. Goes back up. And he hits the jump shot. 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look. This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Milwaukee trails by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Carter Williams dishes to Middleton. And it's Monroe at the elbow. And stolen by Cousins. And the official into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A different look from Milwaukee. O.J. Mayo, who's checked in for Jabari Parker, Chris Middleton, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. They get it back. Vasquez kicks to Monroe. To the wing on the left. Trying to get back on track. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Bayless.
You on PS4?
Just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Paul dishes to Cousins. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's good from Vasquez on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Vasquez has got 8 points. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? It's like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the
Can't even hear
and
you.
then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close. Guys, those could be really important points. And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And Gio, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
It's Millsap with the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
For Detroit, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Milwaukee making a switch. Henson's checked in. He's off on the second. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Vasquez, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Aldridge, and he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
11 feet away. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bayless. And the miss. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Joining us, folks, the fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Detroit trails by 7. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Vasquez out there with Jared Bayless. Then there's Parker. Then it's John Henson. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Smart misses. And Milwaukee has possession. Middleton on the wing. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Millsap has the open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 11 points for Millsap.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's Bayless. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Aldridge kicks to Cousins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ball passes to Millsap. Here's Cousins, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Inside, here's Henson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Paul against Carter Williams. They set the pick. Vasquez dishes to Middleton. From 10 feet out, here's Henson, and he runs it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vasquez. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. It's Millsap with the drive. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Middleton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And that one falls for Middleton.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Middleton hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Millsap passes to Cousins. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
They get the rebound, and it's good. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Aldridge dishes the ball. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Carter Williams with it. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Carter Williams. Hands it from downtown. And Milwaukee leads by 13.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Monroe's checked in. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-6 run. There's the screen. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Parker against Anderson. 6 to shoot. It's Parker with the drive. And he gets it to go. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Milwaukee.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Parker. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Damian Inglis has checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Detroit, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bayless kicks to Inglis. Crafty move. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. First one falls for him.
At the line, Damian Inglis. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jackson passes to Harris. Lopez kicks to Jackson. Here's Harris. No good, unable to end this run. And Milwaukee has possession. Dishes it to Vasquez. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. From deep. Off on that one. So no problem for...
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, we taking over, listen,
spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia, from down in Miami, where warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me, B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas, better ass Cali, Catman, Cali with my eyes open, valley, blowing that spinning, going down Vinny, drop 6, 4, 3, wheel hit switch, red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need, I said, I
if
get
you
it.
want to, we can supply you, got enough work to feed the whole town, they won't you unless you try to, come around and try to stop on our ground, cause we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over.
Black flag. Yeah.
Listen.
It's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Better move. Yeah, get shit like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we get it. Big in my city. Please no fit it. Hit 'em too. The bread and get stupid. Money that comes. Money so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch, yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run these red routes.
Said we taking over.
2K Sports. We'll see Milwaukee facing Detroit. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Carter Williams against Paul. Parker. And the rejection by Cousins. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Jabari Parker. Michael Carter Williams is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Antetokounmpo into the three-set.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Parker. No good. Nice D from Aldridge.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he gets the bucket.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Detroit on D. 4-point game. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Ah, textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Carter Williams. There's the dish to Parker. Feeds it to Monroe. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Milwaukee on D. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Millsap passes to Aldridge with the fadeaway. Millsap kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Cousins. Outside for Millsap. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Now here is Aldridge. Here's Cousins. Good work defensively by Monroe. Carter Williams dishes to Middleton. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Smart passes to Cousins. Millsap kicks to Paul. Back to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks it to Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got 5 now.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Shoots from the baseline. Millsap misses.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Middleton can't get it to go. To the middle. And Millsap slams it in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And stolen by Aldridge. Another shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Now here's Vasquez. Stolen by Smart. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. Now
here's Vasquez. Here's Monroe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Harris dishes to Lopez. Right side, Mayo. .119 left to play in the first. That drops.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Milwaukee trails by 4, and Bayless kicks to Vasquez. Henson with the screen. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. They get it back. The shot's good from Bayless.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Lopez. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Vasquez with it, guarded by Jackson. 7-second difference, shot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Clarkson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
This one for 3, and he gets it to go. Bayless has got 7 points in the game. First quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Detroit. They lead by 1. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Smart, and it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. Double team on Parker. Antetokounmpo against Millsap. Shot clock at 6. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Parker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. High post Cousins. Working on Henson. Here's Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Millsap. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Henson, a screen on Paul. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Another miss by Parker.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Dishes to Smart. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Middleton. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee trails by 5. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Parker. The 15-footer, good. Parker's got 7 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Smart dishes to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Paul. Inside, here's Millsap. Cousins, the pass to Millsap. To the right side. Parker with the steal. Carter Williams against Cousins. Parker kicks to Henson. And stolen by Cousins. Aldridge dishes to Paul. Three-pointer. Here's Millsap, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Milwaukee trails by 7. The pass to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Henson. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Middleton outside. Henson with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Millsap's against Antetokounmpo. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And slam dunk by Smart.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Milwaukee trails by 11. Parker, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And that's now 9 points for Parker.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Millsap with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Rejected by Monroe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. .107 left in the first half of the game. Here's Cousins.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Mayo. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Paul passes to Cousins. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. Cousins has got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Looking at the game for Parker, he has 9 points and the 1 steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Stolen by Monroe. Pass to Bayless. All sorts of time. The offensive rebound. Monroe's shot is good. Paul. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Detroit leads by 7. And we'll see you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Monroe in at the 5, roaming the paint. Carter Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Milwaukee trails by 9. There's a screen. Paul with the steal. Pulls up on the wing, and Smart with the basket on the assist by Cousins. 10 points for Marcus Smart.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And there's the feed to Millsap. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 8 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Cousins has gone 4 for 9 from the field. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Henson's checked in. Jackson dishes to Anderson. Harris outside. Back to Anderson. Passes it to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Jackson with the drive. Second shot opportunity, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams kicks to Henson. Here's Monroe. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Four on the clock. Here's Henson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Henson's got 8 points.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Milwaukee trails by 11. Fast break, Milwaukee. Carter Williams with the bucket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Jackson off the left rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Monroe against Anderson. Monroe's shot is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Monroe. Vasquez comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Clarkson passes to Anderson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Milwaukee trails by 8. Pass to Henson. Poked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Detroit?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Nice numbers from Henson. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Parker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Milwaukee trails by 9. Bayless's shot is off. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one good from Clarkson.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And Bayless kicks to Vasquez. Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
The 3 from Anderson. Rebound by Parker. Here's Milwaukee now, down by 12. And there's Vasquez on the assist by Mayo. Vasquez has got his first basket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson kicks to Lopez. Rebound, Milwaukee. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. Can't get it to fall. Good if it goes. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he... get that one to...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Detroit. They lead by 13. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And we welcome you back as we... Get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play. Change everything. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 13-point game. We've got Paul Millsap, DeMarcus Cousins out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Smart in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vasquez. Cousins dishes to Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. Milwaukee trails by 15. Screen by Monroe. The shot by Parker. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter Williams against Paul. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. No luck. Nice D from Cousins. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Smart. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Paul passes to Cousins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The dish to Aldridge, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
To the paint. Smart dishes to Millsap. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Baseline J on the way, and there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Millsap.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that one's good. And Detroit leads by 17.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Monroe kicks to Carter Williams from deep. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Detroit leading by 17. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Millsap. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And slam dunk by Smart.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's Parker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Paul. Outside Aldridge. Over to the left wing. Paul outside. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Millsap against Monroe. Here's Aldridge. And that misses everything.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
14 points for Marcus Smart.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Smart. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Damian Inglis comes in for Parker. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 14 points and a block. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mayo drives in, banked in off the glass.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Vasquez passes to Plumlee. Here's Bayless. Mayo kicks to Inglis. A second chance effort, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Plumlee against Millsap. Here's Cousins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First one falls for him.
At the line.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. And Milwaukee has possession. Mayo drives in. And the baseline jumper, no good. Cousins dishes to Millsap. Launches a 3. Missed. And so Detroit takes this one by